Hopefully we're going to test it after today, tomorrow, the next day, and we're going to make sure that we, in fact, it's really recording properly. And so today's session may not necessarily be recorded in its entirety. It's really only for testing, and that's all we're going to be doing for today's session. But the actual training sessions, hopefully we'll have the bugs already out of them, and you won't have that problem. Let's move on to the next screen. All right. So recorded sessions will be recorded in its entirety after today. Recorded sessions will be emailed to you within 72 hours of the actual recording. They are formatted in what they call Windows Media Version, which is .wmv. That's Whiskey, Mary, Victor. For those of you who are technically savvy, you would know what a WMV is. But they're going to be emailed to you within 72 hours. In addition, you're going to be able to get access to the recorded sessions at my website, oneonOneCoach.com, and it'll be labeled in their training videos. You probably won't see that in the next couple of days. It'll take a couple of days before you actually see it. Most likely, probably midday Saturday, you'll see it on the website. But for now, I want to make sure that I test the video before I post it up there. Okay, format and layout. What the heck do we mean by the format and layout? At the beginning of each session, we'll review the basic rules like we did today, those basic 4 or 5 rules. Okay, I know that it sounds like I'm repeating it over and over and over, but it's imperative that every session that we understand what those rules are so we can get through this training part much faster. We can focus on what we need to focus on that particular day. Okay? Second, conduct the week's training session, 45 minutes. So we're going to conduct the weekly training session. It's going to be about 45 minutes because I want to save a question and answer time at the end for 10 minutes. Sometimes that will be 15 minutes. Sometimes it'll be 20 minutes. Sometimes we'll go through the basic rules in a minute or two. But oftentimes that's kind of the structure. 5 minutes for basic rules, 45 minutes for the actual training session, and then 10 minutes for question and answer, and an hour later, we're done. Okay? At the end of each training session, including today's session, make sure you fill out the questionnaire after the training session. It's really imperative that I get the feedback for the session. Not only it provides feedback that I can give to GoToTraining for this beta version of the GoToTraining that I'm working with today. All right? So make sure you fill out that questionnaire if you can. You don't have to do it today. You don't have to do it tomorrow. You don't have to do it Saturday. You just want to make sure you take the time to be able to fill that out. At least give us some feedback of what I can do to structure the sessions better and what GoToTraining can do to fix their beta problem or if there's any issues on the beta. And problems that I'm referring to are sound, maybe there's crackling in the background, maybe the screen, you can't quite see my screen clearly, and so there may be some things that we can change on the pixels. And yeah, the third slide talks about a list of potential subjects. You recall every person that I emailed this, you all, believe it or not, I emailed this to quite a few people, and I got 25 responses, and all of you had some pretty productive subjects that you wanted to cover. And what I did was I listed all of them as a list of potential subjects that we're going to start putting on the calendar in the next 4 to 5 weeks. Well, next 4 to 5 sessions, which is going to be over the next month and 2 weeks. First one, monetize. Second one, HTML, what is it? If you notice that it's in red, reason why it's in red is because we're going to have time to do that today. Or at least I hope we're going to have time to do that today. The next one, how to set up appropriate links, referring to affiliate links, or they could be external links and internal links. The subject of backlinks always comes into mind when I talk about appropriate links as well. How to write an appropriate post, which incorporate affiliate links. Okay. How to post videos.